Hello, guys, and welcome to the Unknown Runner. Today I'm at the Red Oaks Park and Nature Center in Madison Heights, Michigan, which is again part of the Detroit area. I'm still in the car here because it's raining outside. It rained quite heavily today in the morning, and it cleared up a little bit as I was driving here. But when I was close to the park, it started raining again. Um, I've ran in the rain in the past, but today I don't feel like running in the rain, so I'm just waiting here in the car. I'll probably wait here for 10 more minutes and see if the rain subsides. If not, I'll probably have to just kind of dare out and run in the rain. I really don't want to, but I will if I have to. So while I'm sitting in the car, a little bit about this Red Oaks Park. It consists of three trails. All trails are pretty short in distance. I believe the Forest Trail and Habitat Trail kind of form a 0.6 mile loop, and then there's a trail called Sensory Trail. It only lasts for about 0.2 miles. So my plan is to kind of do a couple of loops at least of all three trails. So we'll see how it goes. I think it's it kind of started to rain a little bit heavier, so I'm not sure how my plans will go today, but we'll see. As I'm waiting for this rain to pass, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my running schedule each year or each season. So I start running in about March or April of each year, and I run until October or November. So I usually avoid the months when it's really cold and snowing. So when I start running in March, April, I start with small distances, 1 mile, mile and a half, 2 miles, and then I gradually take it to longer distances. Mostly I train for half marathons, except for a couple years I've been training for full marathons. So considering that for this season, I've had 4 runs, and all of those runs have been fairly short runs. My longest run has been 2.2 miles. So my intention today is really take it a notch higher and do like a 3 mile or a 3.5 mile. We'll see. It depends on the rain, and it we'll see how the body holds if I'm able to run at all. I think I should be okay, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, guys, so it has stopped raining, almost stopped raining. So I've finished with my warm-up, and I'm about to start my run on the Habitat Trail here. So let's go. So first up, I'm going to take the Habitat Trail and finish that loop. Coming up, there's a big puddle of water, which I believe is one of the many that I'm gonna see today. I believe this is a bird feeder of some sort. Finishing up my first loop here on the Habitat Trail and back to the parking lot. I'm about to start my run on the Forest Trail loop, and I see the Nature Center. So as I mentioned earlier, guys, if you're planning to train for a long distance race, start with a smaller distance and gradually notch it up to longer distances. That's the best strategy to avoid any injuries. Look what I found, a little squirrel, and I think it's scared of me and it's running away from me. I found a cool thing here, which is storybooks along the trails. This is great if you are walking the trail with little kids. It just keeps them engaged and entertained as you're trying to enjoy the walk with them. Saw this sign for the vernal pond, and I decided to take a look. As I went closer, I couldn't really find any water in the pond. It was all dry. Found another storybook trail here, and as I said earlier, this is really great if you have toddlers or young children when you're walking along this trail. I believe this trail is the sensory trail if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not 100% sure. So as we are going along the trail, you can see the pages of the story at different stands. And I believe that is the last page of the story. It ends here, and we are back again to the main parking lot. And I'm gonna start another loop for my run just to get my 3 or 3.5 miles in. One thing I wanted to highlight here is that there are a bunch of houses surrounding the park. So as you can see, there's a whole neighborhood of houses. It's nice to have a house near such a wonderful park and trail, isn't it? And look here, I found a pond that has some actual water in it. And behind the pond you can see cars running on the 13-mile road. Saw another squirrel. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. I saw a bunch of squirrels on this trail, and it's always fun to see these little guys. Took a detour to take a closer look at this dead tree. For some reason I found it interesting, don't know why. And then back here is the fence of the park, and there's like a playground back there. It's cloudy but still bright, so I have my sunglasses on. I saw some people that seem to have spotted a special bird species, so I tried to take a shot of that spot but couldn't really see anything. After I was done with my run, I tried to take a up close shot of the nature center, and as I was entering there was a nice little waterfall on the right side. Here it is. And that's the entrance for the nature center. A couple of tips for runners who are beginners. After every run, it's important that you drink some water as soon as you can. You can have some electrolytes and some other snacks if you have them, but definitely water. The other thing that's important after a run is some light stretching. It helps relieve the tension in your muscles. So guys, I finished my run a few minutes ago. I think I ran about 5k or 5 kilometers, which is 3.1 miles, and that was actually my target, so I'll take it. The body held pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. I usually feel the effects of my running adventures in a day or two, so we'll see what happens then, but so far things are great. It wasn't sunny, wasn't windy, a lot of humidity, that's why you see all this sweat here. But all in all, great run. I ran on the Habitat Trail, the Forest Trail, and I think I may have hit the Sensory Trail, but I couldn't tell. But the trails were well paved with asphalt, so very smooth running. There were a little bit of hills, but yeah, it's a great place to run. So yeah, I would highly recommend you guys trying out and visiting the Red Oaks Nature Center and the park here. The trails are just beautiful, and I think it's seems like it's a pretty good spot for bird watching too. You could see a lot of people looking out for birds with their professional cameras and stuff. So yeah, I would highly recommend visiting this park if you are in the Detroit area. So with that, I'll sign off here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Oh, the temperature. The temperature was 64 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 degrees Celsius. I missed that part. Sorry. All right, then. I'll see you guys. Bye bye.